Perfect.
How about now? How about mic check 1 2 1 2? Mic check 1 2 1 2. Can you hear me? Woo! No, David's daddy said something. Davis is stressing out. Anyway, what's the motherfucking deal, man? Welcome to Sauce Sports. You're not familiar with Sauce Sports. Sauce Sports, the Houston, Texas Homer Network means we're talking all sports, but only Houston. It's Thursday night football, so you know we're talking Texans tonight. I'm your host, Ed Honcho, Houston homeboy, your Houston Homer. Make sure you're following all the just follow the social media down below if you ain't getting the notifications. Shout out to all of you who are notification gang. Y'all know I got to keep it 1,000 with y'all. Y'all know I don't have the ability to fake the funk, right? I just as much as I would love to sell y'all wolf tickets, it's just not in me. But let's do what we do around here. Sauce Nation roll call. Shout out to Side with Pride. If you are from the greater Houston area, let me know where you at. Your hood, set, street, boulevard, cul-de-sac, avenue, circle, block, street. You know, if you rep your military ranking, if you rep your gang, you guys got to stop all that gang banging. You guys in them streets, Let me know while we get on with the show. I'm not calling that boy no money bag. I did say when I say he got to put 2.5. When I said 2 TDs, no INTs, and what I said something else on that shit, and I said that I would call him, I would address him as Money Mills at that point. Not worried about that. Not against this defense. Let's see. Oh man, there's a lot of y'all. I don't know why this one's showing up way blurred than the other thing. We'll figure it out. But I see Luke, Alonzo, Balin, James Harden. Let me see. JPJ, what's the motherfucking deal? Slim Hardaway say got my whiskey. Black Vegeta, hey, we got a lot of folks out, but that's just the nature of the game. Herb got it done. What's the motherfucking deal? AOS. Let me see. Raymond, Black O. Brian C. Purple Drink, what's the motherfucking deal? Wise Man, what's the motherfucking deal? Let me see. Leonard Avery. Let me see. Chris Miller. Jers Rue. It's gonna be a great game tonight, right? I'm telling y'all now. If you don't want to suffer through this alone, I'm telling you do it now, because I ain't gonna be posting no links and no shit up afterwards. After the stream, I'm getting into immediately after the stream, I'm getting into the thing. You know, we rock and we watch the game in the Patreon. Join the Patreon, patreon.com/Sauce Sports. You can watch it with the rest of Sauce Nation, well, the Sauce Nation that's in there. Or you can join the channel at the saucy tier or higher. I recommend you do it because tough games like this, very entertaining, right? They are very, very entertaining. Let me see, because at least we're going to laugh. Shaka the Pile, let me see. Berkeley Boss. He Won't Pass. Victor. Luis. Jay Lamel. Oh, get the WL. Now, I'm not the only one, bro. Nobody knows his name. I've seen motherfuckers like mispronouncing his name. I saw somebody try to make a meme in one of the Texans groups on Facebook. You know, and it's always them characters in there that just be super hyped for no reason. Super Bowl, if you're not riding with us to the Super Bowl, then you're not a real fan. Man, there's be carpooling and who because we not watching the Texans going to the damn Super Bowl. Like, it's okay to say that them niggas got a probability lose. Like, I got some integrity, you know what I'm saying? So I can't just come out here saying shit, because I be seeing people and they just be saying things with their mouth, words, and just putting them together, and the words make no sense, just mumbo jumbo, just saying shit. And I was like, why are you doing this? Like, I guess you can do that. I guess when you got anonymous profiles or you doing other shit like that, I guess so. But I put my face on this shit, so you know, motherfuckers be looking and just waiting to come in. Honcho shit. And speaking of that, boy, I don't know if y'all noticed. Y'all be on other platforms, and if I missed you, I ain't this shit. I'm gonna catch a couple more of y'all. There's been a rampant stealing of the sauce going on, like. I mean, bro, especially be for motherfuckers who say they don't fuck with the sauce and they too negative. Dog, shit that I know for a fact got started in Sauce Sports. Shout out to Victor. Y'all appreciate the super sauce, super chat love. Shit that I know for a fact started in Sauce Sports. Terms, lingo, vernacular, words that you ain't hear nobody else saying. Nobody else was saying it. And then now, motherfuckers is all over. I'm seeing multiple memes. I'm seeing all kind of shit. I'm like, wow. And the thing about it is, you know, on other social media, like, man, my social media presence is terrible for Sauce Sports. Like, we cool on YouTube. We got this. But on other social media, where all this shit is floating around, like, it's a terrible presence. So, like, motherfuckers don't be knowing, right? And people are rampantly running with the sauce. Like, shit that was started here. And the reason why I know it was started here is because, like I said, I don't watch nobody else. I don't listen to none of the main stations. I don't listen to none of that shit. Like, I catch news and fucking games, right? Barely watch the fucking interviews from the fucking team. So I know this shit got started and stuff. Shit we were saying months ago is now floating around, people using the shit like it's cool now that certain quarterbacks are starting and shit like that. I'm like, bro, this shit is wild. But it's no surprise because it ain't gonna be the first time. Birthday cake. Not gonna be the first time the sauce has been stolen, right? And, you know, again, like I said, I can give y'all the recipe, but you can't quite cook it right. Northside Shooter Frankie and H-Town. If you ain't following Frankie and H-Town on the gram, you missing out on a good time. Always a very interesting deal. T-Real Murray, He Won't Pass. Let me see. He Won't Pass, you got 2 shout-outs. What the hell is sauce? Well, they know what it is. They've been stealing this shit. Got it on record. Matter of fact, you can go watch the stream like I talked about the other day with what me, Wise, and Tenny did. A lot of shit there. That was some months ago, right? And motherfuckers using fresh slang from that stream. And it was shit we were saying before that stream. I'm just like, dog, that shit is wild to me, bro. Dog, like it's super crazy, bro. It's like, dog, at least show us the love, man. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. 16-1 video. No seasoning in the sauce. That's what I'm saying. Exactly. But it's all good, man. You know Sauce Nation, how we rock, man. And it is all love. But we say, yes, hit that motherfucking like button. Let's get into it, man. I'm yakking your ear off, right? And I want to eat my spaghetti. So we got the Texans taking on, or Carolina taking on the Texans. They coming to Houston. Weather's great outside, right? The fucking roof ain't open. I bet it ain't open. It's never open. And I know somebody said like that they take like a long time to close, so I know with it being like a late game, the only project, maybe that's a justification for not opening it, because like niggas don't want to stay late and have to close that bitch. But it's like, how you gonna have the first drop top state and then like never use that bitch? You know what I'm saying? Never fucking used it. Anyway, Panthers. I mean, what you want to say about them right now? I don't believe in Sam Darnold, okay? So, like, let's just put that out there right now. Like, I don't believe in Sam Darnold. Like I said, I told you I was going to make them graphics. I still ain't done this shit. It's been, just this short week has been getting on my ass because I've been trying to do some other things. And, like I said, probably, like, starting next to this sauce is we gonna up the ante, right? Because, you know, like I said, there has been a lot of sauce stealing, a lot of shit going on. So we just gonna keep originating. Like, that's the thing. It's unlimited seasoning in this business. There's plenty more. Like, things are just getting started. So we just gonna turn it up a notch on them. So that's not a worry. We're gonna make this shit much liver. I told you, these are not streams, these are events, and these are gonna be the livest events in the city every time we go live. So not worried about that. I don't believe in Sam Darnold, but I do believe in Christian McCaffrey, right? I do believe in Christian. He's a real deal, right? He is the rarest Pokemon, dog. He is the rarest Pokemon. You know, white running backs are not a thing, really, right? And for him to be at that and be everything, might be, you can put him in that conversation for best in the league. I know some people gonna feel a particular kind of way, but you gotta give the dude his props. He's everything y'all wanted. What was that dude name from the Browns? What was it, Peyton Hillis or something like that? Wanted him to be. Christian McCaffrey is the truth, dog. There is no doubting that he can kill you. He can catch. He can run, and he got mobilities on the field. So he's going to mark my motherfucking word. Christian McCaffrey going to embarrass somebody tonight. Now, like he's going to embarrass somebody. Now, he's going to put somebody to shame. You know what I'm saying? You say it was the Jets. You say Darnold gonna take off. I mean, again, like I say, yeah, the Jets are one of them franchises that we talk about, and I hate talking about those because like the Texans might be one of those franchises, but we had some playoff runs for a little bit, so I don't think we're quite in that run. I think we're middle of the pack, but like the Jets, the Browns, the Jags, teams like that, you know what I'm saying? They're just like. They're just bottom feeding ass teams, right? But right now we could be in that boat. I don't want to talk too much shit because I know in the post game stream I'm gonna be in there with the stank face. It's gonna be real ugly. But so like I say, Sam Darnold, and his numbers are decent. You know what I'm saying? In 2 games, I think I got 3 touchdowns. I had wrote the numbers down, but I fucking look. I've been doing all kind of off the wall ass shit, and. Like I said, his passing yard has been all right. I don't know I can't remember what the numbers were. But really don't care about none of that shit. Like, we got guys hurt on defense. Our number 1 guy on defense, in my opinion, hurt. Both of them, if I'm not mistaken. Because Geiger Hill's out tonight, right? Geiger Hill and fucking and Justin Reed. To me, that's 1 and 2 as far as how guys have been playing. Well, I mean... you want to be honest about that, Chris? Like I don't feel like they're gonna be that team. What is it, Geiger Hill? I don't know what his name is. What Gruger, Geiger, that nigga Geiger. I don't know. What am supposed to know that? Niggas with 2 last names, dog. You only supposed to have 2 names, a first and a last. You ain't supposed to have first and 2 last names and expect me to remember all that shit. This ain't no motherfucking spelling test, nigga, or memorization test. What is this fucking Simon says? Ain't nobody got time for all that. Gruger, Geiger, I don't care. Kruger, Freddie, whatever it is. You know, too many damn names. You know what I'm talking about. Hill. I'll just call him Hill. Y'all figure the shit out. Who the hell is Hill? The dude with 2 last names. Y'all know the fuck I'm talking about. Anyway. So y'all be on that technical shit. I ain't got time for that. Cougar Hill. Y'all tell me where the Cougar Hill at. I'm pulling up. But nah. So I keep calling him Guy. I don't know why I call him Geiger. Like I said, I tell y'all, like, that's how y'all know. I don't be listening to nobody. Like, if I catch anything, I'm reading it for myself. And it's gonna be something standard. Like, I don't fuck with the local shit. I don't really fuck with too much of the national media shit. And so if I catch his jersey flopping around out there and I saw a G and a GER there, so that's just what the fuck it is. Because if I was listening to somebody else, I wouldn't be fucking up the pronunciation, right? So like, my thing is, like I said, he was playing well. Justin Reed was making some plays, making some big plays. It was some 50-50 shit he had going on. So both of these guys being two of our playmakers, gonna be a problem. They got guys on that side who can do some damage, and I don't think we're stopping it. Like I told y'all yesterday, the return of Bouye. I believe he's a backup, so regardless, he does get a little playing time. He's going to want to do something because of, whatever it is right here. Yeah, they call him Mills. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm talking about. Like, nobody knows his name. They called him Mills Davis. The meme I was talking about, like, I got distracted. They call him David Mills. They were talking about, y'all doubting, what did they say, Tyrod? The last rookies they went after Tyrod, Baker Mayfield and Justin Herbert. So David Mills is next. Like, y'all can't even pump the man up right. Y'all don't even know his name. How you gonna fucking pump him up and you misspelling his name, right? The man is nobody knows his name. He can't even be on Cheers. You know what I'm saying? The place you want to go where everybody knows your name, he can't go to Cheers. Don't nobody know him. You know what I'm saying? He's an unknown. So ain't nobody worried about that, dog. But again, I want to be proven wrong. I do. And I called him Giraffe Jr. He might be the real Giraffe. That motherfucker's neck, dog. That motherfucker, like, oh my God. He reminds me of that fucking character, one of the fucking superhero character that fucking stretches his neck and shit like that. Motherfucker there is. Davis Mills got some shit going on. I want to see him be successful. I don't want no parts of the Mills Mafia. I'm not going to participate in that. Don't say that he can't. Never say never, right? But anyway, y'all got me off track talking about. Y'all know I'll go in and talk about. I don't even want to call him General Mills no more because the shit, he just stole the shit and ran off with the shit. You know what I'm saying? And really, it is what it is. Next thing you know, they're gonna be stealing the Malto Mills. You know what I mean? I don't call him Davis Mid. I seen somebody call him Davis Mid. I'm not gonna try to take credit and start that. I don't know where that came from. I don't want to be stealing nobody's slang. Tank Commander. But the dude, dog, I just don't see it. Okay, I always refer to eye test, right? Eye test. That's all I say. You know what I'm saying? Is eye test. I've seen multiple memes with the General Mills shit. Like, I've seen 4 or 5 of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've seen like 4 or 5 of them. It's just like, dog, we know who started that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, we know where that shit started. It's on record. You can go back months ago with nobody saying that shit. You know what I'm saying? Nobody was saying that shit. But now, it's cool. But again, it's cool to be originators. You know what I'm saying? I guess, y'all fuck with the South, we do original shit in this motherfucker. We ain't gonna do it like nobody else. But y'all talking about what if it's, man, well, it could be a Bledsoe. It could be one of these situations, right? Well, we'll find out. But it's not. It's not gonna happen. Like, the dude, Brady had something to prove, right? Brady felt a particular kind of way. Brady was built differently. You know what I'm saying? You can look at, I don't even know his name for real now, Mills, Davis, whatever, and just see, like, it's not in him, dog. Like, I don't see the heart of a champion. You know what I'm saying? And then to get your first start against the Tank Commander, get the rounds out the tank, the Tank Commander to get his first start against what is right now the number 1 defense in the league. Now, somebody said that y'all think that the Panthers are phonies. I think the schedule that you've played has helped them out, right? There has been some benefits in the schedule. I will say that, okay? Because you played the Jets, And then everybody's like, oh, what about the Saints? Saints they went spanked on the fucking everybody like had Rona for the Saints when they played them. Like everybody had Rona. What's his name? Regressed to the mean. Like it was a whole bunch of guys that were unavailable. I forgot how many it was. It was coaches and fucking players that were unavailable for the Saints game, right? So there's that. Well, look good where? Where is this? Where is this that everybody keeps telling me that Mills looked good? Like, were we watching the same game? I did not see good at any point. I saw game management. Right? Game management is not good. Like there's a difference, right? Good is making plays, right? Good is out there creating stuff, making stuff happen, putting guys in position. I saw a guy throw some sketchy passes. Again, that Robert situation, 50-50 pass could have been better, but Robert put his hands on it. He should have had that, right? I saw him overthrow a Cooks, right? I saw him get a good look because old buddy didn't turn around. I don't know how catchable that ball was. I'd have to go back and watch it again. But old buddy didn't turn around on the play, so you got the pass interference. And then, you had the little short throw and nobody took it in. So it's like I didn't see good. I saw game management. And again, he's got one read. That's what I'm saying. That's what he's going to do. And I want to get in that because that's it. There's no Nico. There's no Danny. You got Miller coming in. Again, I don't know about that rapport. You know what I'm saying? It's bad when you agree with DeMarcus. Exactly. That's what is the world coming to? And again, I'll be more than happy to come. This motherfucker came in here and lit up the I would love to do that. I would love to do that immediately after the game. We had a post-game show and just be like, man, that motherfucker proved me wrong, right? He went in and balled against the number one defense. I love Cinderella stories. I love remarkable comeback stories. I love all that good shit. Dog, when do we have nice things in Houston? As a Houston Texans fan, when do we get nice things? Like when do we get the goods, right? We don't. That doesn't happen to us. It happens against us. You know what I'm saying? Like it happens against us. And I'll give that, right? I'll give you that with the coach. And that's what I say, though. But I give Cully his props because he came out and he admitted he made a mistake. He was like, I was frustrated. He let that get to him. And, it is what it is. I think tonight we will see, terrible. I think tonight we will see what Tim Kelly's play calling is all about. But at the same time, you kind of... No, we got a first rounder this year. We're going to see what his play calling about. But again, you can call plays, but the guy on the field has to make the decisions, right? Again, but here, everybody gonna be talking about Rattler and all this other stuff. I guarantee y'all. Okay, I guarantee y'all that it's gonna be a new name in the mix by the time the draft comes along. Some unknown from fucking Independent America University, and it's gonna be. He runs a 4.3 and he can throw it 70 yards in the air. You got to get him. He's going to be like that. They always just hype up some nobody that you've never heard of. He's going to be like some old nigga from Sycamore, Bishop Sycamore. You know what I'm saying? They're going to talk about this nigga going to be the coldest quarterback in the draft or some type of shit. Like they always, the media always has to throw like some random ass name out there, right? So it is what it is. But let's get to it. Let's talk about the game. There is going to be multiple problems, right? There are going to be multiple issues that Mills is going to have to deal with. Number one, and again, if I'm y'all know, let me know if I'm missed because I didn't really check the Panthers injury report. Do I got the bot on? Is the bot on? Am I tripping? Let me see something. You got Hassan Reddick, who already bagged him 3 sacks this year. Out of that 10, yes, Samsung gang. But like I said, so he's going to be a problem. You got Shaq Lawson, been balling, going to be a problem. You got that young, what is Horn? You know what I'm saying? Gonna be an issue. I expect Horn to eat. He's a rook. It's just gonna be a bad day. I just don't. This is a bad situation for Davis Mills, right? Because one, I don't think he's good. Two, you're coming out against a defense that's playing very well, right? Now, albeit they've played against some questionable teams in questionable situations, but we're a questionable team in a questionable situation. For at least the next 4 weeks, we are questionable because how long is Reed out for a minute? You got Tyrod out for a minute. You got Danny out for a few weeks. You got Nico, I think, out for about 4 weeks. And again, like I said, you got some guys who I don't think, well, there was no time to build rapport on the 2 weeks that you running with the starters. So Driscoll, hey, bro. Wildcat, hey, don't be surprised. Do not be surprised if you see it. Y'all know I want to see Driscoll on the field. Y'all already know what it is. But ultimately, like I said, I want to try to find ways to sugarcoat it and make it sound like, hey, you know what? The Texans just got to do this, this, and this. Y'all know I'm not that dude, dog. I'm not that guy. I cannot. I can't. Eric, I agree. I would agree. Our O-line has been playing well. Our O-line has been playing very well for the most part. Little temporary injury, a couple of guys get in here and there and fluff it up. But what good is your O-line playing well if your quarterback is poo, right? Like, if the quarterback is poo, what you gonna do? Mills had good opportunities. Like I say, he was clean, like, to make throw and just cannot make throws. I like, when the analysts will be like, he's a quarterback that can make all the throws. They're not going to say that about Davis Mills. They got to go back. Like, do you ever hear anybody say? Do you ever hear anybody say anything about Mills' Stanford career? Nobody talks about it. Nobody speaks on it. The dude who made his career was the dude I think he plays in Dallas now. I can't remember his name. That receiver. That motherfucker had like a third of all his fucking throws, like all his receptions, and he made him look good. And that's my thing. Even in 11 games, like they tried to sell you Trubisky little raggedy games. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can give Mills whatever you want to. I'm not telling you not to have faith in him, right? I'm not telling you not to no, not CD. Not CD Lamb. The other dude, I think he was like I think he ended up being a 5th or 6th round. I can't remember his name. He got the crazy last name. No, I'm talking about I said Trubisky. Y'all actually heard them try to sell you Trubisky fucking career. Fajoko. There you go. Thank you. He won't pass. That was his dude, right? He was a 5th. Like, DeMarcus, you late. What kind of moderator are you? Fajoko was nice. That's who made Mills look relevant, right? So you never heard anything about Mills in his career. You never heard them when they talk about him, even when they speak on him now. Every pundit, anything you out there seeing, headline or whatever is going to be, who is Mills? Who is this? Who is that, right? And it's like, yeah, you got to, oh yeah, Mills. Oh yeah, this is not a Mills Mafia channel. Davis Skills Mills. Well, you know where General Mills came from. They took this shit and ran with it. I want to say somebody in the Sauce came up with that money Mills. That's the first place I heard it. Mills came from Bishop Sycamore, Tank Commander. But like I said, what you hear when they refer to Davis Mills, in all bullshit to the side, is the only thing that they can speak on is that he was the number one guy coming out of high school. That's the only thing you hear about him. You don't hear him talk about his careers. They say he went to Stanford. They'll compare him to guys who also went to Stanford. But it's not even a comparison. I'm sorry. They don't compare him to guys that also do. They say, hey, he went to Stanford. Here are some other notable quarterbacks that went to Stanford. They don't talk about his fucking skill set. They don't talk about anything. Like there's nothing about it. I saw somebody say, well, he's 6'4", 220. He's taller than Tyrod. We should give him a chance. This is the rhetoric. This is the shit that people be on. Like this is the logic that people have to if you gotta go that far to sell somebody to yourself, don't buy. Just say, hey, you know what? I'll just see what happens. Like, don't try to promote. Don't try to promote it if his height is the best shit you got. Like I put that on everything. I saw that today. Well, he's taller than Tyrod and he's too. Like, what does that mean? What does that mean? Fucking Brock Osweiler was like 6'7". What does that mean? Right? Again, it's ridiculous comparison. This is Texans fan shit. This is why I say the majority of Texans fans I don't get along with. That's why I say the sauce ain't for everybody. Like, this is for realistic people. Like, I'm not here to sell you Kool-Aid and ice cream, cookies and cake. I'll eat that shit, but I'm not selling any of it. So my thing is just like, I'll wait and see. I told you I'm gonna be a neutral sauce. I'm trying not to be negative. I'm trying to be neutral. I'm not trying to go down the rabbit hole. Tyrod got our hopes up a little bit. He goes down. It is what it is. Mills has to prove something to me before I say anything positive for him. I'm not gonna that's such a weird thing to me to not see somebody do anything and just hype them up. And then when they fail, you act like you never say the shit. Like, that's my problem with a lot of shit. Motherfuckers will say all this goofy shit. Oh, you guys you're negative and you're trash. And I'm not just talking about me. I'm just talking about shit I see, period. You guys, y'all are negative fans. You guys should just support the team no matter. If the motherfucker's trash, he's trash, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, because then when he ends up being trash, you never acknowledge that you hyped the motherfucker, that you wasted time, effort, existence, and energy hyping the motherfucker up, and he wasn't shit. But you want to feel like you got this moral high ground. We should just support everybody. I got this moral high ground. That we should just do this because this is the team. That's so fucking stupid. If that's not the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my fucking life, it's okay to say, hold on. It's okay to say.
That nigga garbage.
That's all I'm saying, bro. That's it. And it's like, if a motherfucker's not good, he's not good. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like button. The like button is free. Hit it twice. Then hit it a third time. Because if you hit it twice, it might unlike. I don't know how that shit works. But, again, if he throws 4 TD, I'm going to come on this motherfucker and say, I don't know shit. I am an asshat. And I told y'all what he has to do for me, and I'll call him Money Mills for the rest of He can have this one good game and stink it up. You know, he could be yesterday's trash for the rest of the season, and I will call him Money Mills. Like I said, and I set the bar low. 2 TDs, no INTs, 250 yards. No fumbles either, right? And Money Mills. I'll call him that shit for the rest of the fucking season. I have no worries about saying that. I have been ranting and raving. In about 5 minutes, we're going to do the mark my motherfucking words. A little bit after that, we're going to do score predictions. But I feel like Mills is going, it's like Money Mills, I'll crack a smile. Now, I can't make all the promises. But what I'm saying is this, right? This is what I'm saying. No, do not start Cooks. Do not play anybody on offense, dog. I think, and this is fucked up, and I'm not rooting negatively, but from what I see, I think Mills will throw an INT before he throws a TD. Like, that's not me going out on a limb. That's not a bold prediction. That's not a mark my motherfucking words. Because I just don't see, like, his mechanics are fucked up, bro. Like, and I've been saying that from the very beginning. Watch him make throw, not even under pressure. He throws awkwardly. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, look. Schaub did what he had to do Now you had AJ, you had Schaub. Schaub is basically Baker Mayfield. I know y'all gonna catch me like, what are you talking? Now Schaub couldn't run, okay, but the Texans had weapons on every level around Schaub, and it made him look better than what he was. Okay, that's Baker Mayfield right now. The Browns are about too deep almost at every position. Well, Odell and I think Landry both out for a little bit, but he had weapons everywhere. Litany of fucking tight ends. You had Daniels. You had Dreesen, who was decent. You had who's the other motherfucker who was cold? I can't think of his name. But you had John. You had AJ, Jacoby for some of y'all, not for me. Just, I mean, again, you had Foster. You had Tate. You had talent around Schaub. So all he had to do was like not fuck it up too badly, and then he started fucking it up. Kevin Walter. Let's not talk about the GOAT, Kevin Walter, baby. So that's all I'm saying, dog. Like, now not only that, the other who it was Daniels, it was Dreesen, it was another quarterback we had that was solid. Shit, even Casey. Dog, who was the other? It was another one. I can't think of his name for shit. I'm gonna look it up. It was gonna be so fucking basic. I'm gonna be mad. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like that's what it is. Baker's like, to me, overrated, bro. Like I think Baker Mayfield is super overrated. You just got weapons all around him. And again, like I say, you can run. And when you gotta respect all those weapons, guess what? Sometimes opportunities are gonna open up. You can run, get you a couple of little yards, right? That's it. I cannot think of the other mother. Yeah, because I mean that's how you know the talent was good. Yates came in and took you to the playoffs, dog. Yates came in and took you to the playoffs, and once Yates came in and had you competing against Baltimore, if it wasn't for fucking Jacoby, you might win that game, right? If it wasn't for the decision to throw when Foster was eating them up all fucking game long, you had Yates. That's how talented that team was that was around Matt Schaub. So like, Schaub did what he had to do. He did what he was supposed to do. Schaub was a career backup. Got put in a good position, and Kubiak utilized what he had with him. That's why he wasn't really allowed to make real decisions. And let's be honest, dog. Let's be super, super honest, right? Yeah, Deshaun Watson with the Browns, yeah, he's instant Super Bowl. Not unless we take all them picks they got. So we won't fuck that. We won't Chubb. We won't fucking Garrett. We want 3 first round. We want all that shit. Y'all ain't going to no goddamn Super Bowl. We give y'all Watson. But like I said, seriously, like the Browns are stacked. Baker Mayfield's overrated. Same shit. That's how it was. Like I said, the talent is there. So it's just like one of those situations. So again, Baker Mayfield just needs to do what he needs to do, and he'll be all right. Again, like who can't throw the ball to Odell? And that was a thing with Baker and Odell. So that should tell you what was going on. Kubiak made lemonade out of cat shit. So, yeah, Fedora was, he was out of there. He was out of, and I mean, like I said, you had Arian Foster. Foster and Ben Tate was, and it took Ben Tate getting hurt that one year you found out who Foster really was, and then Ben comes back, and it's just like, come on. Lestar Jean, there's some names, especially if you're a Texans fan, there's some. That's why I say you can't listen to the fucking local media, dog. Local media will tell you in Houston, oh, this guy's in camp, he's going to be amazing, he's going to be... Local media told y'all before that Kendall Lamb had finally arrived. Kendall Lamb. I twerk in the bathroom. Kendall Lamb. Anyway. Y'all don't have me go far left, right? Y'all don't have me go far left. Okay. Slate was nice for a year. I was not a Jacoby Jones fan. I don't really want to get into that. So I'm not even gonna get into that. But let's be real right now. Looking at both sides of the ball. As a matter of fact, didn't the kicker come from Carolina? Or am I wrong? The kicker we got now, Sly or whatever, wasn't he formerly with Carolina? So maybe he gave us some inside secrets, right? Maybe he dropped some gems on the coaching staff that we're not gonna know. I'm not a moral victory person. I'm not a moral victory person. I don't know what the line is from Vegas on this shit. So if somebody knows, drop that in the chat. I don't know what it is, but in my opinion, it's gonna be ugly, right? Like, I'm gonna be straight up with. I'm gonna be 1,000. Like I told you last week, Texans were better than the Browns. The injuries happened. That's what it was. I'm gonna be 1,000 with y'all. I have nothing to say. DeVere Posey was a gamer, right? Like motherfuckers stepping on him. When they actually gave him opportunities in the game, he made plays. And I told people this about DeVere Posey because he stuck around at Ohio State when everybody else left, jumped ship because of that little scandal. He practiced every practice, knowing he wasn't going to play in the game when he was at Ohio State. That tells you about a man's character. He just didn't get the opportunity. And then when he did, I think he had that Achilles injury. He made a huge play. I think he had the Achilles injury, and he was out of there, and then he just kind of like never bounced back. But Posey was solid, dog. Posey was solid. I just tell motherfuckers that oh, you tripping, you fucking tripping. This is before the sauce. Like, you tripping, and then motherfuckers jumped on it. Like, you motherfuckers. Anyway, 7.5 Carolina. Wow. That's this is what I'm saying. Like, this is the hype, dog. Like, again, that I don't know. There's a hype against them. But they gave the Browns 13, and it's 7.5 Carolina when the Texans are way more injured, way bigger deck stacked against them. Your best defensive players are out. You got a solid offensive. You got McCaffrey. You got Anderson. DJ Moore's not bad. And you're giving them only, 8 points? That's crazy. Maybe, for some reason, they think Texas is better than what they thought. Maybe it was just they thought the Jags were really that bad. They thought the Texans were probably that bad. It is never Mills season, okay? It will never be Mills season. Dog, if the Texans win this game, I'm going to come back and I'm going to talk so much shit. I'm going to talk a bunch of shit about myself, but I'm going to talk so much shit, it ain't going to be funny. But I don't see a good outcome at any point in time. I don't see any chance for the Texans to walk away with this one. Said there ain't nobody loving on the Panthers. Sam Darnold is the QB. There's lots of people hyping up the Panthers. Now it's more because of that defense. You know what I'm saying? And what's going to happen with that defense, dog, is they're good at disguising what they're doing, right? And so you got a guy like Mills, one read, you know what I'm saying, half a read. I don't even know if he reads, just throw that bitch. He just, somebody's over here. You know what I'm saying? That defense is going to feast tonight because they're going to be able to disguise what they're doing. He's going to get confused out there. I expect the Texans to run as much as they possibly can and really not have, that would be the wisest thing. I don't care if you're down by 14, just keep running that bitch. Like, it's not going to be a good deal. I want to believe in the Texas defense, but like I said, with no Reed, unless y'all burning for Vernon, y'all think Hargrave's going to do the damn thing. There's that. I just don't see it happening today, man. I just don't see it. UCL, what's the motherfucking deal? Like I say, man, better future. Welcome to Sauce Nation. You the freshest motherfucking ingredient. I just don't see it. Like, I want to pick and choose something, but almost on every level, I just can't see it, man. Like, I don't see a spot where I feel like the Texans have a clear advantage over Carolina in this game. Again, now, if we were talking about healthy, oh my God. Is Robert still on the team? Why did he not get cut? And why is Run D... Let's talk about that. Why is Run DMC performing, right? Why is Run DMC... When you playing Run CMC, and you're going to have Run DMC perform, you just going to get the man hyped. What the fuck? Yeah, I agree. That's what I say. And that's what I say. I didn't put the INT all the way on Mills. Could the pass have been better? Slightly. But as a receiver, if you get your hands on that, you're supposed to solidify the catch. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I put that on. Roberts lost us the Browns, even with everything else that went wrong. That's why I say I don't believe the Browns. I don't believe the Browns are contenders. I don't think Carolina, like I said, I have to look at the rest of their schedule. I don't think they're contenders. I think they just had an easy goal to start of the season. You know, there's always them teams that start off hot, 3-0, 4-0, 5-0, and then just plummet. Everybody gets on the this is a hot team. Nobody was expecting them this season, and they're annihilating guys. They got 50 sacks, and and then like they just fall off. We don't know what happened to them. Well, they weren't really truly contenders. That's what it was. They, like I said, they and I think that's kind of where Carolina and like Darnold has to prove something to me again against a competitive team. The Texans fully healthy. I think we're having a game here tonight. I really think we have a game tonight if the Texans were fully healthy. But it's just not. It's not, man. It's not tonight. I don't see it. But y'all know how we do. Damn, I've been talking running my mouth. We got about 14 minutes or so before game time. We do a thing around here called Mark My Motherfucking Words. Y'all know how we rock with it. If you're new to this, Mark My Motherfucking Words is a bold prediction. I mean, you got to go out on a limb. You can't come out here, I don't know, Mills might set the bar low for Mark My Motherfucker. He throws 92 yards and 2 INTs. No. You got to make a bold prediction. You got to go out on a limb and make a statement. You got to put that MMMFW. Put the hashtag so it's easy for me to see it. I shot a couple of them out. And then I'll let y'all know what I'm thinking as far as my Mark My Motherfucking Word. This is going to be a tough one. I told y'all what I say. I guess I'm not going to put the Mark My Motherfucking Words on the Money Mill shit because it's not going to happen, right? So there's that. Texans shock the world. Let's see. Mark for Texans win. Put a Panthers jersey on. Absolutely not. Mills 2 pick, coaching blunders. Well, oh shit, good grief. Outperform Sam Darnold. Is that really a bold prediction? I mean, I don't know about Sam. Nah, I gotta. Mark my motherfucking Driscoll in the second half. Ooh. Panthers scored 2 touchdowns on deep. I can see that shit. Phillip Lindsay 100 yards, 2 TDs. You think Phillip gonna get the touches? That's I don't know. I don't know if Phillip's gonna get the touches on that. 200 total yards. That's a possibility. That one might be possible. Like I see them keying on him and the other guys being able to eat, so they may slow him down. But I mean, he's gonna do what he does. He's gonna do what he does anyway. Damn, Marvel Mills, you want Mills to get injured? We ain't got no quarterbacks. We're gonna have Driscoll out there. Then we're gonna be running a Wildcat. It's gonna be tough. Hargraves 2 INTs. Minihue and Jay Martin combined for 3 sacks. So you telling me Jay Martin gonna have 3 sacks? Mel, that might be the boldest prediction yet. David Johnson has more receiving yards than McCaffrey. Man. Shout out to Santa Cruz. Shout out to Michael Collins, man. Appreciate you. It's tough. It's tough. That would be the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life. Watts gonna show up in the second half of the Stone Cold Steve Austin music. That would be great. There goes Hayden Heidi, my favorite. Take command of sack 3 times. Okay. All right. So here's my mark, my motherfucker. Let me really think about it because I have not put any thought into this. And then y'all make sure y'all get y'all score predictions. Mills has more picks than Darnold. Is that a bold prediction? What? Again, I don't see Mills looking. I saw Mills looking serviceable, right? I think good, great, or played well, played decent, played, stepped on the field. I think these are all different levels, right? So I don't see anywhere to me where Mills played good. I just thought he didn't play as bad as he possibly could. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of my thing. But again, I want to come back in a post-game stream and I want to say that motherfucking Mills made me look like a fucking fool. Like, I would be more than happy to do it. If it means the Texans upset the Panthers and we get to come back after the game, talk shit, open up the sauce line, and we get to talk shit, I'm all for it. Y'all can call and say, Honcho, you ass hat. You said that Mills was trapped. Like, all the haters who just sitting here who not saying nothing, because there's always a bunch of haters in the stream who don't say nothing, who try to like dislike the video and do all that other shit and then steal the slang and then they go run across and use it on other people's platforms. Other people think it's original and they just stole that shit from the sauce. Y'all know how that shit works. We've seen it multiple times, right? So you, the haters who are sitting here watching, looking for something to steal, and some of y'all who work for some other paid sort, trust me, we know. I'm not even tripping. You know, sometimes it can get difficult when you got executive pressure on your head and you got to produce, and you really ain't a producer of content. So you got to go find the little guys and steal their content and make it look original. I get it, right? And no, I'm not talking about anybody in independent sports media, right? I don't think. But trust me, if you pay attention to certain things, and maybe it's just from my perspective because, you know, I'll be on the screen and I'll be doing this shit. I see a lot. I don't bitch about it. I don't really complain about it. But I think I'm pretty sure there's lots of YouTubers out there who could tell you the same shit. There's a lot of motherfuckers who work for big venues and different arenas in life, right? And motherfuckers come and steal little man's kind of get on YouTube. Oh, here's this guy to steal this shit. Now make it look original. So, anywho, I'm going off a rant on that. Mark my motherfucking words. I'm going to be positive, bro. I'm going to be real positive. I can't be positive about Davis Mills. I said, mark my motherfucking words. The announcers will only mess his name up 2 times in the stream. That's my mark my motherfucking words for Davis Mills. But no, my mark my motherfucking words is I think the Texans put up, with their running back rotation, 160 yards on the ground, 2 touchdowns. Right? I just don't see it in the passing game. Again, I said if you got fucking Brandon Cooks in your fantasy, abort. Get him out of there now. Bench him. Like, for the next 4 weeks, bench him. And then watch y'all come back and this motherfucker, like, go off for, like, 250 yards. Honcho, you tell me to bench him, you piece of shit. I'll take that. Defensively, we see Zach do what he gets paid for. I think Zach comes away with a sack and an INT. I give Jacob Martin 2 sacks. Let me write this shit down so I can come back and brag about all the shit I was right about. And then if I was wrong, I'm acting like I ain't say none of this shit like everybody else do. I said Zach, an INT and a sack. And I'm going to go out. I'm going to be burning for Vernon tonight. Burning for Vernon, go get him an INT, man. Defensively, so 2 INTs, 3 sacks. Somebody got to get a TFL. Somebody got to get somebody will get a TFL on McCaffrey. I don't know who. We'll just throw it up in the air. Anybody. That'll be a random freebie, a grab bag. And like what I said, it's 160 total rushing, 2 TDs for offense in the running back group. With that being said, let's go ahead and get to the score predictions. Then we're going to get ready to wrap this thing up because we got a few minutes before we got to get in it. If you are in the Discord, y'all know how we rocking. If you want to be a part of the Discord, now is your chance to do it. Patreon.com/Sauce Sports. At the, I think the $5 tier is the lowest tier. The $5 tier or higher. If you want to be a part, chop it up with the Roundtable. Like I said, we be rocking the games there live, and we talk plenty of shit, and it is the funniest shit. I'm telling you, it is. Dog, for the price of a Happy Meal these days, you can enjoy a month's worth of great Texans trash talk. So, anybody still eat Happy Meals? All right, that's it. Russian. All right, cool. So I implore y'all to do that because, look, if you're a Texans fan and you don't want to go through this shit alone, I'm telling you, y'all need to be in a Discord because it's always a good time. Even when there's not a game on, motherfuckers be in a Discord all fucking week. I be randomly, middle of the day, I hop in there, motherfuckers in the voice chat talking shit. Rio in there arguing with somebody. Then set it off and start a ride. Everybody arguing with Rio. So, I'm telling y'all. All right. 2 snow bunnies in the sauce. Where's the other one? You going with Houston? Ooh. All right, Elizabeth. Are you talking about Heidi? Heidi's not a snow bunny. Heidi's a mountain goat. Score prediction. Oh, it's gonna be a tough one, folks. I think it's gonna be ugly. I think it's gonna be real ugly for Houston tonight. I said 2 TDs rushing. I said multiple INTs, a couple of sacks. One of those INTs has to put us in good field position. So Mills generally, get it, General Mills. We started that shit. I'm going to get the Texans 27. That's high. I don't know, 27, because I got to get a kicker some love. Because I think it's going to be some kicks. Doing it, but I called it 2 TDs for rushing. Got to get a kicker 2 kicks, and then I'm gonna give Mills 1 TD. He's gonna probably throw 2 picks. But I think the Panthers. I think it's gonna be a double-digit loss. I think the Panthers put up. Let me see how do I make that happen. I think the Panthers put up 38 on us. Slightly over. I think the Panthers put up 38. So, y'all know it's about that time. Damn, that's terrible. 38-27. I think the Panthers are going to win this game. I hope I'm wrong. Y'all like shit. I just feel like they'll be able to exploit some vulnerabilities in this defense. Like I said, you got defensive leaders, you got your best playmakers out of there. You know, I know the next man up mentality is a thing, but short week, you coming off a tough game, you had a lot of guys get injured, and then there's a lot of people who get dinged up. There's sometimes even motherfuckers be dinged up, they don't, necessarily, they're not injured, but that shit can definitely have some carryover. So, you think I'm smoking? Drop the pipe then, nigga. Oh, you already did. Well, fuck you then, nigga. America's going against you for choosing Houston, but we're with you. So, with that being said, if you in that dilly-dally, y'all already know what it is. Be in the Discord. Gonna get that booted up. If you don't know, now you know. We will be here immediately after the game for the post-game show. So, again, let me see. What else? So, my parents don't put up 30. I'm telling you, like, if we were healthy, I feel like this is a different game. If we were healthy, I say Texans might win this motherfucker. I just don't. And honestly, I'm not even tripping on like Reed and all that shit. I think if Tyrod was playing just because of the fact that he keeps the ball, it's not even about making amazing plays, just by protecting the ball. I think Mills, again, I don't know what he is. I don't think he's a gunslinger. I think he wants to try to make big throws. I think he wants to feel like he has something to prove. And I haven't seen the accuracy. I haven't seen the playmaking ability, right? And you're talking about a defense that has 10 sacks in 2 games. They're going to apply pressure. They're good at disguising what they're doing. He obviously is not adept at reading defenses. He's a one-read guy if he gets that. And he's going to make some mistakes. This is your first start against the number 1 defense in the league. Like, y'all not going to tell me y'all seen anything from him that's going to say he's going to come out and put up 300 yards. You almost got me. Right? Almost got me. It's going to be, I'm telling y'all, bro, it's it's going to be ugly. And I can see you talking about, I can see Darnold, but like I say, they found a way to protect Darnold, and you got a safety valve in McCaffrey. If everything else goes wrong, dump it to McCaffrey and let him work. Like, Darnold has to say, who's the safety valve for Davis Mills, right? So that's my thing. Trill Block 1. See, Heidi's trying to extort me for a wrench, you know. Who do you think you are, Joy Taylor or something? Women having wrenches in the sauce? What do you think this is? What do you think this is? ESPN? Get out of here. All right, with that being said, trying to reduce, y'all be cool like y'all be cool. Immediately after the game, hit that like button if y'all ain't hit that like button. Hit the dislike if you don't like it. I don't give a shit. Just hit one of the buttons, show some engagement, let YouTube know that we exist as a show. All right, I'm gone. Catch me in the Discord if you're in that bitch. Let's go Texans. I'm still rooting for the Texans. I'm still rooting. I punched you in the stomach the other day. When? I never did such a thing. Was it the butt thing? I'm out.